Wow, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Ace here, bringing you guys a brand new video. Today we're gonna hop into the 7 levels of drunk. So you tell me, when you go out and you partying with your homeboys or your homegirls, which one are you? What level do you fall under? You know what I'm saying? Let's figure it out, and I'll tell you at the end of the video. I'll tell you what level I typically like to say at. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it.
Levels of being drunk that you may experience when drinking. Of course, alcohol affects everyone differently, but these are...
Bro, if you hanging off chandeliers, bro, just stop drinking, bro. Just stop. Just give it up, bro. You don't need to be drinking. Look at my man up here, bro. He look incoherent. I think I said that right. He look incoherent. Alright? You know what I'm saying? Somebody need to tell him to calm down. You know what I mean? Chill out.
Some common things that almost everyone has experienced at least once. For level 1, we have buzzed. The first effects from the alcohol are starting to kick in. You'll find yourself with a very slight smile on your face and a warm
Yo, my audio wild as fuck. Alright.
Sensation in your stomach. You'll still be able to walk and talk normally, but not for long. Level 2 is tipsy. At this point, you're starting to feel more euphoric. Shame levels are falling.
I ain't gonna lie, like, when you at this point, like, dude, you feel like ideas coming to your mind like at 100 miles per hour. At least me, when I'm like right here on this level, I'm like, bro, I'm ready to freestyle. I'm ready to go hop in the studio. Like, it's weird when I get to this level. So I definitely know what he's saying when he's talking about that euphoric feel. You know what I'm saying?
And your confidence is rising. You're gonna start feeling a lot more talkative and socially lubricated.
Yo, look at homegirl up here. She up on the table. She said, I'm gonna throw this shit.
You'll feel a bit more...
Oh, my man over here, he like that shit. He like, yeah, throw that shit.
more loose. Like, you don't have to think as much when it comes to socializing. You know all that spaghetti that falls out of your pockets when you try to talk to people when you're sober? Well, it's nice and boxed up in the fridge when you're drunk. No need to worry about dropping all your spaghetti. Level 3 is sloshed. This is when you start to feel more and more disinhibited. You lose your filter. See, normally when you're sober, the little person that lives inside your head kinda double checks everything you're gonna say before you say it. That way you don't say anything stupid. Well, when you're drunk,
complimenting boobs.
that little dude just stops checking. So you're much more likely to say,
you want to see my Bionicle collection? Bro, I ain't heard of Bionicles in so long, bro. What the fuck? What's going on with my audio? Hold on.
2 hours later.
I was having green screen problems. I fixed it. My bad, y'all. Let's get it.
Say. Another common side effect is you just kinda start to talk in all caps. Everything you have to say becomes really important. And this is the point where you may notice you have to pee a lot. Now, my friends used to call this breaking the seal, as in the first time
y'all know about breaking the seal.
you pee while you're drinking is when you've broken the seal, and now the floodgates are open and you're gonna have to keep peeing all the time. But personally, I prefer to drink water with each drink that I have, so I just embrace peeing often, because not drinking enough water is probably the biggest factor in getting a bad...
Yo, when y'all drink, you gotta drink your water, bro. That's the only way, bro. That is like literally the tip of like drinking at all, period. If you're not drinking water with your stuff, like, I get a chaser, that's cool, but you gotta get you some water in your system, son.
Hangover the next day. Level 4, tossed. Bro, yo, bro, please, bro, can I hit the jewel? Bro, please, just one hit, dude.
Bro, if like for real, if you walking around asking people to hit a jewel, like, ain't nobody hitting my shit. I'm sorry. Y'all can call me a L man to that shit, but I just don't like other people's lips on my stuff. Like, I don't even drink after people. Like, I won't even drink after my own mama. And I've been that way since I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know.
Dude, just one hit from the jewel, bro, please. Yeah, if you consume nicotine, this is when you're gonna turn into Schmeagol looking for his precious vape. For some reason, alcohol really potentiates the nicotine. Also, loss of shirts is a common side effect at this stage. If you're at a party and you see someone shirtless, they're tossed. Dancing also becomes easier. You don't necessarily get better at dancing, but it just gets easier. Level 5, Yost. You know the little man that
Yost? I never even heard of that term before.
lives inside your head, controlling your meat suit and making sure you don't say anything stupid? Well, he called in sick today. You're on your own now. Speaking of calling in sick, it's time to make some shit up about how you ate some bad Chinese food last night and text your boss. When you're this drunk, pretty much every idea becomes a good idea. Like that time I thought it'd be a good idea to show off that I can do a backflip on flat ground. Now, I can land a backflip, but apparently gravity works differently when you're drunk. So I landed on my face, but it was worth it. I probably looked cool as fuck for that first half of that backflip. This is also...
I'm dead, bro. I be jealous of my friend Brandon. My friend Brandon Coos. Like, bro, first let's give it up for Brandon Coos. Let's give it up for Brandon, bro. This man will be in the middle of a movie theater, and this man will just pop off a backflip on that ass real quick. Just do that shit. And I just think that's the coolest shit ever. Because I would just be in the middle of a conversation, I just pop a backflip and just be like, yeah, you ain't expect that shit. Now, did you, nickel?
Also, when you start having momentary lapses in your memory. For level 6, we have Hammered. Now, every friend group has that one friend who's known as a runner, when they get so drunk and they just decide to run away. I think when you're drunk, going anywhere feels kind of like a magical adventure. One of my friends would always get drunk, take his shirt off, and just run away. And we'd be chasing him like, bruh, we're drinking at your house, dude.
Oh, my man got a 7-Eleven hat on. Fuck 7-Eleven.
And we'd have to go find him. If you're at a bar that has a stripper pole on the dance stage, it's time to get down. Sudden.
I'm only laughing at that because, like, it's so many shows that I've been to, like, where I performed at, and they've had, like, a stripper pole, like, right in the middle of the whole ish. And then I just started imagining the people get on there and start dancing and stuff. And then it's the people who are clearly drunk and don't know what they doing, at least now that they drunk, and they just literally just fall. And that shit is just so funny to me.
Urges to steal traffic cones become unbearable. What will you do with it? Where will you put it? Those are all questions for sober you. And finally, level 7. Schmacked. Also known as, alright, who peed in my pants? This is when you'll get the spins, where it feels like the whole room is spinning around and around, which can make you pretty nauseous. If you haven't already, this is probably when you're gonna projectile vomit all over the bathroom floor. About 60%
Bro, yo, that bathroom dirty as shit.
of drunk people never get their head over the toilet. You also will probably not remember most of what happens after this point. This is when your number one priority should be to drink some water, maybe have a Gatorade or something with electrolytes in it, and have a little bit of food before you go to bed. And remember, if you're at a party, do not fall asleep with your shoes on. It is an unspoken rule that if you pass out with your shoes on, then legally anyone there is obligated to draw on your face with a
Yo, I did not know that. I don't be dog. I never pass out like that. I typically dip.
permanent marker. That's why I always roll through barefoot. Speaking of bare feet, one time after a particularly debaucherous party at my friend's house, we woke up to this message in the group chat. Apparently, someone left their shoes in his...
Imagine you wake up the next morning, go pour you some orange juice real quick, and you just see somebody J's up there on the top shelf next to the eggs, bruh.
fridge, and we never figured out whose shoes they were or why they were in the fridge, but I can only imagine a couple of drunk buffoons absolutely dying of laughter over putting someone's shoes in the fridge. And here's a tip that may actually save your life at some point. If you're really drunk, do not fall asleep laying on your back. Get yourself into recovery position. That way you don't choke on your own vomit. Anyways, peace out, guys. I got some boys over and it's time for the next butt chug. See ya!
Alright, y'all, so now y'all know, you know, the 7 levels of drunkenness. So tell me which category you fall under when you go out. Are you level 1 buzzed, 2 tipsy, 3 sloshed, 4 tossed, 5 yost, 6 hammered, and 7 slapped? Me personally, whenever I go out, I typically am between sloshed and tossed. And, like, I'm gonna tell y'all about a story about the time I was probably at a level 6. I was in the Dominican Republic, so I think I'm gonna start bringing this with story time. I gotta see if I can look at my phone and bring in all these pictures together so I can show y'all the actual factuals to back up my story. You know what I'm saying? But it's been your boy Ace. Drop a comment down below and tell me what level you typically are at when you go out with your friends. And I'll see you guys in the next one. It's been your boy Ace, and I'm out. Peace.